السلام عليكم، هالو everybody، معاكم وليد فور اكس، ورجعنا لكم بفيديو جديد لشيرلوك هولمز. على ما اظن يا شباب هذا راح يكون اخر فيديو ونختم اللعبة. باقي قدامنا شابتر واحد.
By the strand for the details.
اوكي، طبعا زي ما شفتوا في الحلقة السابقة وصلنا للمستنقعات.
Get the strand, get...
وشفنا التضاحي وشفنا الناس كيف يخطفوا الضحايا ويقودوهم إلى المستنقعات، وحصلنا كتاب مصنوع من جلد بشري فيه رموز احنا ما فهمناها، فبنروح للمكتبة بارنز في بداية اللعبة لقيناه، ومعاه خبرة في تفسير الرموز واللغات القديمة. وذا الحين خبر يقول لك في قارب جديد احرق. خلينا نشوف. ولد
Cool, thank you, sir. Another sinking near school.
ايوه، اخذنا جريدة. نروح له، هذه المكتبة هنا. هذا هو.
It has been a while, Barnes.
It's been a while.
Dr. Watson. Indeed it has, and good to see you as always. How can I help?
هل يمكن ترجمة هذا الكتاب؟
Last time we met, you mentioned your knack for translating occult texts.
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help me with this book.
Certainly, Goodness. Where on earth did you procure this grimoire?
That's a long story. What do you make of it?
It seems to describe pagan rituals, ancient deities. Wow, what a marvel. I can try and translate it for you.
Just the pages bearing that symbol. This section, really.
Entity of ocean or time. Oh my. Oh, already on it, as you can tell.
If you can have it done at your earliest convenience, that would be lovely.
طيب، حول ضوء ستيفنسون.
Barnes, does Stevenson's guiding light mean anything to you?
Well, my mind first goes to Robert Louis Stevenson, an up-and-coming author. I've been following his work in the periodicals. Interesting man. I take it his literary pursuits are somewhat of a deviation from the family business.
What makes you say that?
He wrote a poem. Let me see if I have it still. Yes. Say not of me that weakly I declined the labours of my sires, and fled the sea, the towers we founded, and the lamps we lit.
The labours of his sires. I wonder what they do.
I have a book on great British families. If the Stevensons have achieved anything of note, they will be in there. Please, feel free to take a look. It should be on the shelves to the right.
Much obliged.
اوكي، نلعب دكتور واتسون لأن شيرلوك أرهق من في المستنقعات. مكان أرهقه وكان بينقتل من الكلت تنظيم هذا.
For some reason, it makes my skin crawl.
أيوة، هذا ليه معلق لوحة زي الأماكن الغريبة اللي أمره غريب ذا والله. طيب، أعظم العائلات البريطانية. يجمع هذا المجلد الحقائق والقصص والقيل والقال حول أفراد ونجاحات العائلة البريطانية العظيمة.
A moment, please. Spellbinding pages.
طيب، لا انتبه، بس تقرأ حاجة ولا تكتب حاجة تحضر لنا أشياء. أعوذ بالله. طيب، حلو. ابحث في الارشيف. طيب، المكان اسكتلندا. المستعمرات لا يقصدوا بهم امريكا ولا؟ اوكي، عائلة ستيفنوس. يذكر كتاب اعظم العائلات البريطانية بانجاز عائلة ستيفنوس المشهورة بمناراتها وجميع انحاء اسكتلندا. طيب، ماذا تذكر الرسالة الغامضة لإشمات اعظم العائلات البريطانية؟ رسالة مشفرة. exactly. شوفوا، هذه فائدة ان احنا جمعنا الصحيفة من الولد اللي هو الجريدة. رسالة مشفرة الى اشمات. تذكر الرسالة مكان تخطيط فيه الطائفة للتجمع. منارة. نروح نكلم ذا. هل لديك اي خرائط
Say, do
ساحلية؟
you possess coastal maps of Scotland?
Indeed. Have you figured out what the Stevensons are known for?
Feats of lighthouse engineering. You have my thanks for the book.
My pleasure, Doctor. Do you need any particular part of the coast?
Loch Harbour, West Coast.
Right then. I'll unroll it on the desk.
حلو ادلنا الخريطة.
All yours. In the meantime, I will attend to my translation.
Much appreciated.
لا أنا أخاف إنه يترجم الكتاب ويحضر حاجة وهو يتركب من جن. وانا نشوف الخريطة. طيب هذه معلومة على المنارة. تم بناء تصميم المنارة 1849 قبل الآن. منارات هذه.
Doctor!
أنت.
Look what I just found.
What you found?
Barnes, have you finished with the book?
Yes. I've written out a translation of the section you wanted. It, puts the grim in grimoire.
I thought as much.
Long story short, it details macabre rituals, death, leviathans, and the apocalypse. See for yourself. I must ask you to leave the book with me so I can read more of it. It's compelling. Very compelling.
أنا آسف لا.
I don't think that would be wise. Please give it back. That said, I remain grateful for your immeasurable help.
Oh,
Exactly.
how disappointing. I hope you will consider lending it to me in the future. Good day, Doctor.
تم تحديث الدليل. الأظن قرار صعب إن احنا أخذنا الكتاب.
Here to buy a book on fraternal dysfunction?
The Holmes family is beyond counselling, Doctor.
True, more deserving of scientific study. What do you want?
I came to warn you. Perhaps you have a moment to...
Sorry, I reserve Tuesday afternoons for time with friends.
I'm worried about Sherlock.
هذا أخو شيرلوك.
He's not well. You should know that he has had episodes in the past. Detachment from reality. He will need your support.
Such gall. First you crush him under your boot heel, now you ask me to pick up the pieces.
Your emotions are impeding your rationality. He needs to be distracted, diverted into something less harmful.
Surely you jest. Only one thing shall truly bring him peace of mind, and that is solving his case.
The last case he pursued so doggedly was Cordona. He came home a wreck, and this time I fear he may not return at all.
You are not his father, Mycroft. Not anymore. He is a grown man, a brilliant man. I know you care for him. I just wish you also respected him.
The Crown cannot help you. But I can. Give him this.
What is it?
A confidential note tied to his case. He may see value in it. Just do not tell him it came from me. Oh, speaking of the Crown, perhaps you can help us with another matter? It requires some local knowledge.
أخبرني المزيد.
For your eyes only. Here is a folder with all the details.
هنرجع لهذا. أيوة نبذة عن روتشستر أرشبالد روتشستر على قيد الحياة، ويقود طائفة يهدف إلى إجراء طقوس وحشية في منارة أردنا مرشان، مما يعني التضحية بالرجال المتنوعين عرقيا المجتمعين هناك. أوكي، هذا يفسر الجلابية اللي شفناها في مصحة أريدليفيس كان اسمها صح؟ I'm bad with the names. طيب خلينا نشوف طلب مايكروفت. قال ان مخبره ما هو داري ايش حصل له قرب من بيت القبطان ستينويك اللي كان مع كيم هي سيد كيم هي. هذا هو، شوف منزل هو. طبعا البوابة هذه. sorry guys.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
اوكي ذكي. اوف، ميت ذا ولا نايم؟
Royal Berkshire Regiment.
هذا هو المخبر من الوشم.
His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin.
Oh.
Only his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
اوكي. ذكرى غير مكتملة كتبها هوك. ايوه كان يراقب.
Capital M signed by someone else's hand. The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road.
السفارة اليابانية.
A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction. Near perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street.
طيب ذا مات.
A wasp's nest. They might attack if someone draws too close or are otherwise provoked. Much like London itself.
اقول قتلوه ذيلا. خلاص حققنا كل حاجة. هو قال بيكون بجوار المكتبة. أنا أقول ذا شكله مخبر.
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Please let Mr. Holmes know that he may always read the latest Strand at no cost.
I'm sorry I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
Well,
دفتر.
there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawke's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
كملت القضية. يلا سوينا معروف لأخوه. مع إنه شيرلوك لو عرف بيزعل. نرجع لشيرلوك ونقول له بالأخبار. Well, Sherlock, are you here? هذا هو.
Holmes, I have the translation. But Barnes was affected by the book. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes was behaving oddly, but I was able to retrieve the book and his preliminary translation. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
No, you are not mad.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives
Exactly.
hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
دعنا نغادر
Well, shall we
لاسكتلندا.
be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
تعبان شيرلوك. الفصل الثامن الصحوة. دخلنا هذا آخر تشابتر، آخر فصل. I don't want this close. Let's go Sherlock. ايش في؟ زخارف مصرية مكسورة يدويا، وجه أسود عديم الملامح. أوه.
The door won't budge.
طيب. الطقوس جارية بالفعل، يقفز الناس من أعلى المنارة إلى أعماق البحر. المنارة مغلقة.
Barred and barricaded from the inside.
طيب نشوف لنا مدخل يعني من تحت. شوف المكان هذا. As what I expected. زي ما قلت أنا.
An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century. Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal.
علامات محفورة، نمط غامض.
Fresh marks, something scraped along the stone. This door requires a very specific key.
ها طيب هذا يبغى له
You see
مفتاح
that
هنا.
glow atop the lighthouse? I have never seen anything like it.
يا دكتور واتسون.
Holmes, look, there's a body here.
Not just
Where?
any body, it's Ashmat.
أشمل.
The body is still soft to the touch. He died recently.
Damn.
The
هذا
infamous
خنجر.
curved dagger. It's tied firmly to his hand.
مربوط في يده.
Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
عينه متشوهة.
Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted. A broken chain, something was attached to the end.
يا
He
ساتر.
succumbed to all those wounds.
يا ساتر.
He crossed the ocean twice for his cult, only to end up splattered on this rock. Seems everyone is disposable.
رصاص دم، بركة صغيرة، جرح غير شريان. اوه خزق عينه بالجنبية. هل تم البحث عن شيء ما؟ آثار أصابع، طين، تم العبث به.
A human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back.
اوه اللي هو الرجال ذا.
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green. Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here.
Ashmat was a murderer, cruel and corrupt. And yet I cannot help but feel a strange pity for him.
اوه في حاجة هنا. علامات غريبة مرسومة بالدم. اوه هذه. اوه
Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use. Interesting occult pattern.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
خلينا نروح للبوابة هتفتح لنا ونشوف ايش اللي يحصل فوق. انا متحمس. يا اوه 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 اوه.
That's a crafty mechanism and quite ancient. An obsidian heart. Masterful work.
قلب.
This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Oh, I get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
Fear not. I think Ashmat can help.
Oh.
They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
اوكي يقلع العيون. شيت. يحطوها في الوعاء اللي شفناه.
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask. Something in the caves drove Ashman mad. It might still be there, so let's proceed.
يعني كلهم فوق ولا ما في احد هناك؟ اخذنا دم اشمر. حلو.
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
اوكي. اوه. خليك ماسكها. اكيد حيخشوا في العالم الغثيث وتهيؤات شيرلوك هولمز لانه سابه. دائما لما دكتور واتسون يسيب شيرلوك هولمز تحصل الاشياء هذه الغريبة.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up.
The doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
ايوه. قفلت الابواب وانفصلوا.
We're trapped. Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
شوف.
A rather accurate depiction of the human heart.
بالله تجي تقول لنا هذا كذا.
It's ancient though still working.
ايش ذا؟ ايوه. اوه بدأت الصور تظهر.
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
شوفوا هذا وحوش بحرية. شوية من الدم يتغذوا منه يطلعوا مدري ايش يسووا. اوه في ذهب. اوه جريت. ناخذ عظام من الارض ونحطها في حلو. عظام ولا جذع شجر؟
Be ready for anything, Watson.
I'll be ready for anything. Oof.
It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
اوه هذه السكينة زي اللي حصلناها في ميناء لندن. لا تقول يضحي بالدم هنا زي ما في الصور.
Use these with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it.
حطه هناك. خنجر ولا العملات. حلو.
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our paths converge, Holmes.
دكتور واتسون. وين دخلنا احنا؟ ماني عارف وين. مين اللي يناديك؟
Is that you, Holmes?
شيرلوك. ليه؟
Are you all right? Holmes, speak up.
هولمز.
Holmes.
يمين درب الغانمين، سلكنا اليمين. ما في شيء.
Holmes.
هولمز.
Speak up.
سبيك اب. شيرلوك.
Holmes.
خلاص اغمى عليه.
Holmes.
Please, John.
من هنا الصوت.
I'm coming.
John, I'm falling.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Help. Please help.
جايك.
Sherlock.
شيرلوك.
I'm coming.
Watson.
Sherlock.
لا حول الله. وين نهاية هذا الموقف؟
Holmes.
رد يا ابني. عليقنا.
Where are you?
I'm coming. لا تموت علينا.
Holmes. Where are you? Holmes. Keep talking.
John, I'm falling.
Holmes, come on, wake up.
وصلنا أخيرا.
Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
The whirlwind. Stars so distant. The sun inverts the earth. It becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
No. We are so close. We cannot...
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop. Rochester, we must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
أوه هذا السلم للمنارة. طلعنا كذا.
Careful, Holmes.
زومبي ذول.
Sir, are you all right? No response.
يوميات حارس المنارة. هذا حارس المنارة. البناء. What?
are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
The base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
لا يهجموا علينا بس.
The sheer form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy.
يجب أن تتعرف على عملية شحن العدسات لتنشيطها ببواعث الشعاع. البواعث نفسها ليست معقدة، ولكن لا يمكن أن يكون هناك المزيد من الأخطاء مع اقتراب يوم الحساب. أنا عارف إيش ده.
This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that. Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
Don't mind my trembling hands. It's not fear, it's adrenaline.
نشط العدسة. نقط ضعف العدسة. لا يمكن تدمير العدسة إلا بالسبج. إيش السبج؟ الخنجر الذي حصلت عليه من الكهوف مناسب تماما. العقبة الوحيدة هي أن العدسة يجب أن تكون غير حصينة أولا من خلال أنا أفجرها لكم ذا الحين. خليكم تصحوا يا مجانين. حلو. غيرها.
That's it! You did it! The lens broke!
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're all right.
تفرقوا.
Her chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating. At
أكيد
least this
مغطى.
awful mask is breathable.
I know.
Check her
مقطوعة.
pulse, can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits.
Okay.
Stop there, shipmates. A storm awakens and we've battened down the hatches.
هذا القايد.
Dirty summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face to a name.
أوه. هذا
That's
القدر
no
اللي
way to
دورناه في
speak to
البداية.
a captain. Sherlock, get down.
خذ.
Watson, you killed him!
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summer's death will be but one of many.
All right, enough talk. Time for action.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
The port of London feels so long ago. Forgive me,
My
Summers.
sanity is slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
اوكي. ادخل البرج. شوفوا. سحر هذا كانوا حلو. خربشات تشمل مجموعة من الملاحظات تركها أشمس لنفسه على مدار الأسابيع القليلة الماضية. ساء الأمر في محل.
It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room.
ايش على الباقي؟
They modify the gallery and watch room. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint. I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern. Pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
سمعت اللحن مرة أخرى، أسمعه في كل قطرة تسقط من الطابق العلوي إلى الأرض. يمكن سماعه هذه اللحظات بالذات بينما أكتب بقلمي على الورقة. يوميات سمورز، هذا سموزو كنت أقول عليه. اللي قتلناه ذا العين الحديدية تكلم عليه الطفل. طيب، كيف تتم وقف الطقوس؟ لا 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 لا، مش خربشات هذه، لا. ايوه، نقطة ضعف العدسات اكيد. اتبع خطة التخريب. يجب ان ندمر العدسات الاصغر في قاعة المشكاة كما هو موضح في المخطط. شور، نريد مغادرة المكان.
We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
Hard to imagine so deep. Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock!
Mr. Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you,
هذا اللي قابلناه في البداية.
many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Join me.
لا.
Bear witness to the end.
طيب احنا نبغى نخطط. مجمعين عليها. سريعة تنفجر.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No. How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The vial of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Ah! There is no news. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
رأيت هلوسات، لم أرى شيئا، رأيت عوالم أخرى، رأيت هلوسات.
Meaningless dreams, the result of asphyxiation or medication.
No, no, no! You are lying to yourself, Mr. Holmes! Why? If you are not here for the truth, then you are a diversion, but no more! Ruler Kanga! Oh, Master! Oh, Great One! He has come! Take me! Accept my sacrifice! The world is yours!
قتل نفسه.
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too, in your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands as Sarnath sinks eternal.
حلو. تبعدوا من الزحمة شوية. كيف ابعدهم ذيلا؟ يمدينا نخش ما بينهم. ايش ذا؟ اسكتوا، هذا ما بيتحرك. ابعدوا انتم. انا ما بيبعد.
Something is missing here.
اوكي.
This could prove useful.
Hey. اكسر هاي.
But what is the point? What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing Master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn, that she might travel to another world. Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many!
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No, no! You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew! He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
أنا خايف من فقدان عقلي.
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is. And one's willingness to accept it.
يحاول يقنع شيرلوك. أنا بحاول أجاريه عشان نقضي على بقية البلورات. بس هذيك بقى تنفجر. اضرب.
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness. Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You've drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Oh, you're one of my cross agents. Yes. Yes, this has the stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course. I'm dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
أيوة حقنوه بإبرة في المصحة.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Now, Holmes! Now is the moment! You know it in your heart! Say it! Say it!
هذا ليس حقيقيا، كل هذا حقيقة.
It's real. All of it, it's real.
واتسون الحين يفسد كل حاجة. حالات يا عمكم. كذا. Yep. Finally.
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah!
Yep.
No! Curse you! Oh, great one, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down! The wave! Come with us. Turn yourself in. Save yourself.
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall. Sherlock, please!
Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
سيبك منه.
No! God! Sherlock, we must get inside! I have to see it, John. I have to know.
You have to know what? خش الموجة.
Apologies, did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light of the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No,
Pardon me?
do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. What I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that. No. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
That's lucky.
ارتاح. عانيت الكثير. اوه. اوكي شباب، هذه نهاية لعبة شارلوك هومز أويكند. عجبتني لعبة تحقيق وجمع أدلة واستنتاج، لكن حاجة اللي أنا استفزني الميكانيكس تبع اللعبة، إنه في حاجات ما تقدر تبحث عليها إلا لما تثبتها على الشاشة أو تلعب بترتيب معين للعبة. غير كذا واللعبة ما تعتمد على اختياراتك. خلاص خلصنا صح؟ يب. لكن لمحبي شيرلوك هومز والتحقيق بيحبوا اللعبة هذه. ولا تنسونا من الاشتراك والشير واللايك. كان معاكم وليد 4X ومع لعبة جديدة في المرة القادمة، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.